Why are people so shocked that Donald Trump sat in the Oval Office at a press conference with Netanyahu, and he made a proclamation that America is going to own Gaza? He made a proclamation that he's going to turn it into a Riviera, and he made a proclamation that Palestinians, 2 million of them, are going to be asked to leave Gaza, and that basically they're going to go and be distributed in other countries. People are so shocked by this. He's only doing what old white men have done. Just look at the Berlin Conference of 1884. A group of aristocratic old white men sat around a table with a huge map of Africa, and with a pen, they literally drew borders, deciding which country would be occupied by which European power. I come from Kenya. It was decided that Kenya would be taken over by the British. And it was taken over by the British. And when my tribe, the Agikuyu people of Kenya, fought, they were all, over 1 million of them were put in concentration camps for 8 years. He's literally doing what white men have done. Look at France. France did the same with the Western Africa. It's only now that the West Africa has literally kicked France out of West Africa. They did the same with South Africa. They did the same with almost all of Africa. They did the same with the slave trade. They decided that Africans do not deserve to be in Africa. So they took them, they whipped them, they tortured them, they put them cramped in ships, and they took them and they forced them to work in America. That's right. They took Africans, millions of them, to work in America. They took others to work in Jamaica. They took others to work in Haiti and all these places. This is what white men have been doing. So please, people, stop being shocked. Trump is only doing just what men have been doing for centuries. That's why the world is in the place that it is. I guess the reason people are shocked, it is because he did it in front of cameras. Before, they were doing it behind closed doors. Look at what is happening around the world. Look at the destabilization. You don't think these men sit around a table and discuss and decide what's going to happen to Congo? You don't think they decide what's going to happen to Sudan? You don't think they decide what's going to happen to North Africa? You don't think they decide all of that? The only thing about Trump is that he calls a press conference and he says, we're going to occupy this place, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to destabilize these poor people. This is literally what has happened to Africa and black people